Hey, volleyball families. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm diving into a topic that I know is on every parent and athlete's mind, highlight reels. If you think that sending a coach a highlight reel is the key to getting recruited, I've got some news for you. It's not. In fact, relying on just a highlight reel can actually hurt your athlete's chance of standing out and getting noticed by coaches. Stick with me for a minute and I'll explain why, and more importantly, what you should be doing instead to make sure your athlete gets on the radar of the right college coaches. Let's start by addressing one of the biggest misconceptions out there. Most families think that creating a highlight reel and sending it out to as many coaches as possible is all you need to do to get recruited. And I get it. It feels like you're doing something productive, something concrete. You can put together your best plays, showcase your athlete's skills, and hit send. But here's the truth. Highlight reels are just one small piece of the puzzle. Coaches receive hundreds, sometimes thousands of highlight reels every season. Can you imagine how overwhelming that is for them? And if your highlight reel is just one of many, you're hoping it magically stands out. But the reality is most highlight reels are pretty similar. So why isn't a highlight reel enough? Well, let me break it down for you. Here are 3 reasons why relying on a highlight reel can actually hurt your athlete's chances of getting recruited. 1, highlight reels are one-dimensional. A highlight reel only shows the best moments, your athlete's kills, digs, blocks, and sure, that's great, but it doesn't show the full picture. Coaches want to see how your athlete responds when they're under pressure, how they work with their teammates, what their attitude is like on and off the court. A highlight reel doesn't give them that. 2, coaches want to see consistency. A highlight reel is a curated version of your athlete's performance. It's the highlights, but not the day-to-day reality. Coaches are looking for athletes who are consistent, players who perform at a high level, not just once or twice, but through an entire game or season. A reel can't show consistency. It shows moments, and recruiting is about the whole player. And 3, everyone's doing it. Let's face it, everyone is sending highlight reels. So if everyone is doing the same thing, how do you stand out? Sending a highlight reel puts your athlete in a pool of hundreds or thousands of other players. And most coaches don't have time to sift through them all. You need to find a way to separate your athlete from the crowd. Now that you know why a highlight reel isn't enough, let's talk about what coaches are really looking for when they evaluate players for recruitment. Yes, they want to see skills, but they also want to see how your athlete fits into their program. Coaches are building a team. They need players who fit their system. They're not just looking for talent. They're looking for players who can mesh with the team's culture, style of play, long-term goals. Your highlight reel must show talent, but it doesn't show how your athletes fit into their specific program. Coaches are not just recruiting players, they're recruiting people. They want athletes who have a strong work ethic, who are leaders on and off the court, and who have the right mindset. Your highlight reel won't tell a coach if your athlete is a good teammate, how they handle adversity, or what their leadership potential is. Coachability. Believe it or not, talent alone doesn't get you recruited. Coaches want players who are coachable, players who are willing to learn, improve, and adapt. They want athletes who are receptive to feedback and who can grow under their guidance. A highlight reel doesn't show coachability. It shows performance in moments. So if a highlight reel isn't enough, what should you do to stand out? The key is to go beyond the highlight reel and create a more comprehensive approach to your recruiting process. Here's how. Full game footage. Coaches want to see how your athlete plays over the course of an entire game. How do they handle tough situations? How do they recover from mistakes? Are they consistent throughout the match? Sending full game footage in addition to your highlight reels gives coaches a complete picture of your athlete's abilities. Personalized communication with coaches. Instead of just blasting out your highlight reel to every coach in the country, take the time to research programs, find schools where your athlete is a good fit. Then send personalized emails, mention specific things about their program and how your athlete can add value. This shows that you're not just looking for any offer, you're looking for the right fit. Engage with coaches on social media. We live in a digital world, and coaches are increasingly using social media to evaluate and connect with athletes. Encourage your child to engage with college programs on social media. Follow the team, comment on posts, show that they're genuinely interested in the school. This can help build relationships and keep your athlete top of mind for coaches. At the end of the day, recruiting is all about relationships. Coaches are much more likely to recruit an athlete they have a relationship with than an athlete they've only seen in a highlight reel. That's why building a relationship with coaches through consistent communications, possibly campus visits, social engagement is so important. Your athlete needs to be more than just a name on a reel. They need to be someone the coach can see as part of their team. So to wrap it all up, yes, a highlight reel is part of the recruiting process, but it's not the whole picture. To really stand out, you need to go above and beyond the reel by showing full game footage, building personalized communication with coaches, and engaging with programs on social media. Remember, recruiting is a process, not a one and done event. You need to build relationships, show coaches that your athlete is more than just a highlight reel. They're a complete player who can bring value to their program. And if you're ready to take your recruiting strategy to the next level and avoid the mistakes most families make, I've got something that'll help. Head over to my website, sign up, and watch the free myth-busting video that explains exactly how you can get a recruiting strategy tailored to your child. The link is also in the description below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more recruiting tips. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or want to share your recruiting journey. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.